What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I told you that this was going to happen yesterday, right? And I know some of the people, right, they're going to be like, yeah, whatever, move on to the next thing. When I put out a video yesterday talking about the Fed buyback, I'm always just interested to see what the comments are like. And a lot of them will say, where did you get this number from? $37,500. I didn't just pull it out of thin air, right? I'm pulling it out of the places that I'm reading, the sources that I'm going after, as well as the conversations that are had. I talked about the Fed buyback in many videos, and yes, while it's not a confirmed thing that these things haven't happened, and maybe it won't happen, but there's a chance that these things could happen. And yes, $37,500, while it is being stated out there, 37,000, 30,000, 20,000, 10,000, all of these numbers that are out there. Again, it doesn't mean that it's 100% going to happen. It means that this is a possibility that is kind of far fetched, but it is a possibility that these things can happen. Now, again, if I knew that it was 100% a confirmed thing, would I be a person that's setting up an exit plan super early in the process? I mean, maybe I still will. And the reason why I still would is because I set up an exit plan, I stick to that exit plan, right? I don't necessarily need $2 billion, right? I don't necessarily need however much I would end up getting if it did reach that level. But I know that all of these levels are a possibility, so I will continue to talk about them, whether you like them or not, right? But I will, if you watch the video, you will understand where I'm coming from and you will understand where the number came from, because I know immediately those people that said, hey, where's this number coming from, didn't actually watch the video, because about 4 minutes in, I did reference where that came from and the conversation behind that number. So anyways, let's get into what I said we would see soon. And honestly, we still haven't seen altcoin season happen yet. So just wait to see what the overall price point gets to as an investor, but also as a user of XRP, a person that's planning to adopt and accept XRP as a form of payment in some capacity. Like, I know where things are going, and I'm excited to see where they will be. So, guys, if you could, make sure hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. If you guys want to check out my link for Patreon or Twitter, feel free to do so. Also, for some of those people, if you guys want to check out my link for BTCC, feel free to check it out. It's a link that's in the description. You will get a 10% deposit bonus when you specifically use my link, as well as extra bonuses up to $10,055, 40% lower trading fees, and up to a 500x leverage. So feel free to check that out. It honestly is a really, really good platform. I just took out a trade here for Compound. I'm actually down about 5%, but it doesn't matter, right? It's had a 2x leverage. I decided to do $500 at a 2x leverage, which means that if it drops a certain amount, then I'll end up losing everything. But it has to drop 50% for me to lose everything from here. And honestly, if it does start to drop, I'm just going to double down on it anyways, because I know for a fact that Compound is going to be worth a lot more. But anyways, these positions are up by 300, 200, $300 or so on the money that I put in there. And that's where those stand as of right now. So feel free to check it out. Link is in the description. But XRP currently stands at $2.93. It is currently up by 2.7%, and I waited a little bit to get kind of the day's reaction, exactly what's going to go on, because Bitcoin hit 123,000, which is phenomenal. But not only did Bitcoin hit 123,000, XRP reached the $3 mark. I said that we would see $3 very, very soon, while some, either in comments or in chat, said that it's not going to $3. We're not going to see it hit that level, and that it's going to continue to retrace. Now, while it is retracing from a level, that level that it's retracing from is a $3 level. The all-time high, right, being $3.84, the high for the last 24 hours is $3.02. So did it reach $3? Yes. Yes, it did. Is it currently still sitting at a $170 billion market cap? Yes. Yes, it is. Is it the third largest cryptocurrency, including stablecoins, in the market? Yes. Yes, it is. It's at a $173.6 billion market cap with $12.4 billion worth of volume, up 82%. Volume to market cap ratio 7.21%, closing in on the very popular levels of being 10 plus percent. Supply 59, or let's round up 60% of the supply, 60 billion coins are out there. So we've seen that movement. Yesterday, I released a video talking about how we would see a $3 mark, right? Well, technically, live streams, right? $3 mark for XRP. I also talked about the potential Fed buyback and the conversation there. If you want to see more about that, the theory behind it, the information that I have behind it, feel free to watch the entire video because I go through the theory, I go through my mindset, and whether it is a reality or whether I will look at it something like I probably won't have much cryptocurrency at that level if it does reach to that level. Which you can tell that I don't necessarily need to get it to $1,000 per coin, $2,000, $10,000, $37,000 per coin. Now, while that is a conversation and a conversation starter, there's so much that can happen there. There's so much that can push it up to higher levels, but it's not saying that that is a 100% given thing. So today, in the last 24 hours, we've seen this go from a low here of $2.79 all the way up to a high. Why am I getting all these things? No, I don't want messages. I can do it from it's from a high of $3.02, and then back down to a little bit of a low, right, of $2.91, increasing back up to $2.99, resisting off of there. So we could see that continue to retrace based on what we're seeing with Bitcoin overall. If we go over to BTCC that utilizes TradeView, you can see here that it did reach, those high points, or that high point of $3.02. And now you're seeing it pull very far away from the 15 moving average, the 50 moving average, the 200 moving average. The 200 moving average is here. The 50 moving average is there because we did see that crossover of the 200 moving average, which tends to show more bearish momentum, seeing the 50 moving average fall lower than the 200 moving average. But we're seeing growth, massive growth that happened from, Bitcoin and obviously legislation situations and more news that's about cryptocurrency and acceptance and adoption and all of that stuff. So XRP ran up to a $3.02 price. But again, you see how far it is away from these levels. I would consider this as a very strong level. So $2.64. I'm not worried about it. Obviously, I want to see it continue, but we're not seeing altcoin season yet. So if Bitcoin is going to react, altcoins may overreact as well. And you are seeing it pull back just a little bit, back down to the $2.91 level. So I wouldn't be surprised, unless we see some major news for XRP and for crypto as a whole, if XRP did come back down to some of these levels. And if it does, I would, for some of the people that were asking me in the live stream, is this considered a buying opportunity at $3? It all depends if you see an opportunity above this, right? If you see that it's going to grow to $4, $5, or you seeing other people that believe that as well. But ultimately, it matters if you believe it. If you believe that it's going to get to a $10 price, a $100 price, a $1,000 price, then $3 is a small amount, no matter where you are. Yes, you can invest at $2.64, maybe potentially seeing $2.50, or even down to the 15 or 200 or 50 moving average of $2.26. But either way, none of this is scaring me because of the ultimate picture of where XRP is going. Short term, you may see these outcomes. Short term, you may see it come back. Short term, you may see it explode depending on what happens with Bitcoin. But know that the ultimate goal for long term will be acceptance, will be adoption, will be partnerships and use in the end, to see XRP not only heavily being used, but also the price movement, the FOMO that goes into it, the community support and the support globally for this position. So I'm excited for it. And I love to see the conversations down in the comment section. One, it improves the algorithm for me just a little bit. But also, I can continue to make videos because I'm going to believe what I'm going to believe, and other people can believe what they're going to believe. And you're definitely free to say whatever you want. But the more that you say, the more content that it gives me. So, go ahead. But anyways, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out the links down below if you guys want to sign up for BTCC. Also, if you guys want to check out my link for DFlow, which is a super exchange. I don't have it up right now, but they have the ability to trade stocks and trade the market or trade the stock market. You can also trade cryptocurrencies, whether it's high risk or just buying outright. You can also leverage trade up to a 40x leverage. So this is honestly a really, really good platform, right? There's multiple platforms that I use that are really, really good, and they give you the freedom to do so. One of those is DFlow. So that will be down there in the description, and also BTCC will be down there in the description. Both of them are really, really good. I use both of them. Anyways, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.